Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Crochet and Coffee here, and today we are working on our Crafties project. So if you're working on your project and you don't see the big word lit up red and says live, that means you're watching us on the replay. So how about you hit us with that hashtag replay down in the comment section. Let us know what you're working on. We're going to get started here in a few minutes as soon as they roll that beautiful bean footage. I hope you all had a great holiday, and we're going to get started here soon. Hello, everyone. It is hot. What's up, Rudy? What's up, Trudy? Trudy. Hey, Kelly and Denise. How's it going? Hey, everybody. Don't mind me. I'm over here putting on my bracelets. Hey, everybody. How's it going? What's up, Robin Babcock? Robin Babcock was our winner last night of our random act of kindness in the group Crafters Anonymous with Miss Crochet and Coffee, Rachel Ray. If you have yet to join, don't worry. Down in the description box of all my videos is always a link to the group. How's everyone doing on this Friday? Yes! Y'all, this dog is looking at me all kinds of crazy right now. Killian's like, man, what are you doing? Hey, everybody. Hey, what's up to Gina and Jennifer and Trudy and Kelly and Naomi and Trisha? Hey, how's it doing? Good evening. Which socks are you wearing tonight? I am wearing Blessed and Thankful. This one is my Work Harder bracelet. This one is the new one I got in today that says Believe, or it says I Believe. Then we have Love Yourself. And I believe this was last year's holiday bracelet, which is Our Hearts, or In Our Hearts, I should say. It says In Our Hearts. So those are the 5 that I'm wearing today. I don't know why I decided 5 was a good number, but apparently 5 is a good number. It seems extra dark in the cave today, doesn't it? At least maybe that just looks like that because of my phone, but it looks extra dark. So, hey, how's everybody doing? Yeah, did everybody get enough turkey and diamond paintings? Y'all, look, I had to organize my diamond paintings today to get ready for the 5 that I ordered. Now, look, listen. Technically, I ordered 6, but one of them wasn't for me. So, yeah, I had to order the fire truck one for Paw Paw. Y'all already know. So, like, I ordered 6, but I only have 5 coming, but I needed to make some room because I hadn't like organize the shelf. I have to organize that shelf at least every 2 weeks, okay? So for all those people that are like, boy, I wish I had that stash. No, you don't. No, you don't. Be happy that you don't have a stash. Be happy at the fact that you have a manageable enough stash that if I were to stop if I were to stop buying kits today, I could probably get through the kits I have when I turn 50. Look, listen. I try to keep an even number of kits in that closet, somewhere between 50 and 60. Anything more than that either gets donated or randomly given to somebody in my group. I'll just message people and be like, hey, rawr, by the way, I'm Miss Coffee, because I have to message them through my regular page. And I'm like, hey, you want a kit? I saw you whining the other day that you didn't get this kit. You want a kit? Like, so if Miss Coffee approaches you in a way that you're like, wow, why is she so angry? She's not angry. That's just how Miss Coffee talks. I have like Samuel L. Jackson volume all the time. So just know Miss Coffee's not angry. That's just how Miss Coffee talks. I'm not a normal person, y'all. Y'all, if you're new to my channel, you don't know this. If you've been here a while, you already know. So who else we got in the house? We got Marianne Young and Rudy and Regina and Yvonne. What's up, Yvonne? What's up, Miss Giggles? What's up, Mystical? Cindy's Traveling Crafts. Are you off work today, Cindy? Or are you chopping people in the throat? What's up, Marianne? We got Jen in the house and Denise. Hey. What's up, Regina? What's up, Maddie Weaver? Diamond Diva's in the house. We got Miki Sunshine spreading all that happy sunshine all over the place. We got Gamer Aaron in the house. Hey. The Hertwas family. What's up, fam? Crafty Burner's in the house. Christy Duggar's up in the house. We got Renee. Renee, I keep seeing your name everywhere. I'm like, who is this lady? Like, I feel like I should know you as much as I've seen your name in the last couple of days. Okay, all I want for Christmas this year is a Diamond Art Club customer service t-shirt. If I get a customer service t-shirt from Diamond Art Club for Christmas, look, listen, I will answer any and all customer service complaints that come my way. I will no longer redirect you to Diamond Art Club. I will just handle them myself. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to be the most professional, but I'll handle them myself. After last night, look, y'all, listen, I went to bed at 3:30 in the morning after the onslaught of people getting their kits and reminding them, you know, if you do put up your kit in the group, we love seeing what you got, but you have to hide those codes. DAC does not want us sharing codes of any kind, so they ask us to ask our members to hide the codes. So if you saw that you put up a post and then the post magically disappeared, it probably didn't disappear. I probably deleted it. I'm not going to lie to you. You have to hide those codes. And you agree to that rule when you enter the group. Because I had a lot of people last night like, why do I have to hide my codes? Because Diamond Art Club said so. And unless you don't want to buy any more Diamond Art Clubs and then blame them because you decided not to follow their rules, but then they're the evil monsters, yeah, then you know you can decide not to hide your codes in a different group. But in this group, you gonna hide them codes. But between people hiding codes or not hiding codes and people not getting their emails, I was bombarded, overwhelmed. Not a word I use often. I was overwhelmed by customer service complaints. And I'm like, I don't work for Diamond Art Club. Stop whining about the email and message. Did you message them? Well, no. Well, then what the hell are you messaging me for? Like, I love the fact that y'all first thought whenever something's wrong with a DAC canvas is to come to Miss Coffee. But look, listen, until I get that customer service shirt, all I'm going to do is tell y'all to go to Diamond Art Club. Oh, what's that? It's a Daisy snoot. Hi, Daisy. You see my turkey pin? What's up, Nicole? DAC is killing us such beautiful DPs. You know what the sad part is? Because I got like 15 messages this morning from people that were like, why didn't they show us these other kits? Where did these other kits come from? Look, listen. They did so well on the first sale. They said, wait until Monday. We're just going to put the rest of them up for them right now. Look, y'all were killing it. Oh my God. Now you guys just have to be patient and wait for the kits to come in. And I know that's going to be a feat for some people. Believe me, I am one because I don't know how many of y'all saw it. Enough of y'all tagged me in it, so I'm pretty sure just about everybody saw it. But Medusa came out. Look, listen, I haven't been harping at DAC. I'll ask them once, and then in my head, every time I talk to them, I'm like, hey, you get this canvas in yet? Oh, thank you so much, Trent. I greatly appreciate it. I'll have it in my head that every time I talk to them that I'm asking them, hey, could you put this kit? I don't want to be like begging them to put out kits or anything. There was a kit I got a print of today from JoJo's Arts that I sent over to them, and they were like, we're taking it to the design. We're going to talk to the artist and take it to the designer. Yes. So there's that. But for the most part, I don't like bugging them with requests and stuff. Even though they tell me all the time, and you know, if you see something you like, just let us know. Okay. And then I see something I like and I don't want to let them know. So I'm just like, y'all, I don't like talking to them all the time. I get backwards and shy, and I'm like, I don't want to come off as like, you know, like I deserve anything, but can I get this, please? So yeah, so I was up till 3 a.m. Then got up at 11. Mr. Coffee was here, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing here? Like, I don't know about anybody else's spouse. Mr. Coffee has a very weird schedule now that he's back in scanning. So if he doesn't have a job, he's home. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, well, what the hell are you doing here? You left for work. I remember saying goodbye to you. And he's like, our job canceled. So you just decided you're going to stay home with us then? You just going to sit here and chill out? And he's like, well, yeah. All right, then, shoot. Guess we all chilling out together. What's up, Sarah? What's up, Linda? We got Randy in the house. Rudy's in the house. Diamond Diva. Yeah, oh my God, you guys, Diamond Art Club. Those poor people. That sale hit, and I'm pretty sure that website was holding on for dear life. Like, the onslaught of people. I still have people watching videos, and one lady literally was in the middle of her comment. Didn't even finish the comment, okay? Oh, thank you, Sandy Pink. I greatly appreciate it. What's up, Dawn Marie? Lady was in the middle of a comment, hit send, and was like, oh, snap, they went And then that's all she wrote. Then I realized when she came back and recommented, she goes, I'm sorry, the sale started and I didn't realize the sale started now. And I'm like, yeah, you're a little behind, sweetheart. So how did you guys like the countdown of unboxings? I liked doing it, minus the fact that I recorded all those videos in one day. Then the next day I edited the videos and then I uploaded them on Wednesday and then did the description box. And then Friday or yesterday or Thursday, I made sure to put everything in the correct order and make sure it went up. I really liked doing the countdown versus doing a bunch of unboxings in one video, because it still gives you the you still get to give the individual attention to each kit, so you can show the drill colors and everything. You can show the canvas. You're not feeling rushed. You're not, looking at your time like, oh my God, they're not going to watch a 45-minute video of me doing unboxings. I just thought it was something different. And I thought for sure when I asked them, can I just do a countdown? They were going to be like, no. And then they were like, oh yeah, go ahead. Okay then. So I really hope you guys liked the countdown. That, and it helped a lot of people stay awake, because so many people, I was in the Uncrafty Burner. She went live until the sale last night, and I was in her live, and there were so many people up waiting for the sale. Everybody's like half dead. I'm like, these unboxings are just that little bit of caffeine you need to perk yourself back up to get ready. And then, of course, the last kit released right as the Diamond members, which I still have no clue why they only included the Diamond members. But right as that email went out is when everything started for me. Like, I almost didn't get the fire truck because so many people had started messaging me almost instantly. Did you get your email? Where's my email? I can't find my email. Did they text you? Is it a text message? I'm like, it's an email, not a text. Like, I literally had my DAC customer service hat on. And I'm pretty sure if I ever move to California or New Jersey or wherever I have to move to, I'm pretty sure I would apply for a job at DAC. Because at this point, I work for them. I love saying I don't work for them. But at this point, after last night, no, I work for you now. Where's my shirt? Give me my shirt. Yeah, by the time I got to the 6th canvas, everybody was like, how many more canvases do you have, Miss Coffee? I'm like, oh, no, that's it. I just got the 6. I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't got nothing else to do with that. I didn't have anything for Cyber Monday, so I wasn't too worried about that. But I was planning on, like, recording videos today, and then Mr. Coffee was here, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll take the day off. Look, listen, Mr. Coffee cooked most of Thanksgiving yesterday, except, like, he didn't cook the carrots. I cooked the candied carrots. But he cooked everything else, and I'm just like, I'm just going to draw. I felt like drawing yesterday, so I just draw. I just drew whatever my little heart wanted. I was so tired after last night. And then this morning, like today, I feel like I've been dragging all day. I've done nothing. Literally, I've done nothing. I'm exhausted from doing nothing. I'm exhausted for tomorrow. It hasn't even started yet. I'm exhausted. The holidays wear me out. And all I can think in my head is, it's the holiday season. Like, as soon as 12:01 hit, I was like, oh God, I can hear the Christmas music already. The Michael Bublé's, the Santa or Baby is Cold Outside. I can hear it already. Is it January yet? Oh my God, I can't. I just can't. Hey, Miss Coffee, I went crazy on the sale. What's up, Loretta? Yeah, I think a lot of us went crazy. Yolanda Killian. Is it Kellen? That looks like Killian. I actually cooked my first turkey this year. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, they were saying about the fire departments in different areas were on guard because of a lot of people cooking for themselves for the first time. And I'm like, oh, good God. Why is the Principal Diamond Painter messaging me? Girl, you know I'm live. Yo, look, if y'all talk to her, let her know I just yelled at her in live. What up, girl? Ruby Q in the house. I escaped the sale unscathed, wallet intact. What's up, Therese? What's up, Teddy? I've been listening to Christmas music since Halloween. Therese says she ain't even playing. It is What's that? It's October. Nah, it's December. What's that? It's November. Nah, it's December. It's Christmas time. This is spring, summer, fall, Christmas. There is no in between. How's your weather? Any snow? We got flurries yesterday. It was really dreary yesterday, which probably is another reason why I was so tired. But weather's been sticking in the 30s. I'm impressed. Like, I haven't had to, like, I have my winter jacket, of course, because I'm extra, and I'd rather, go straight to hell every time I go outside instead of, wearing like a hoodie. But the weather has been hanging tough at around 30 degrees, which is great. I can handle 30 degrees. It sucks, but I can handle it. I hate the fact that, my legs get cold because I'm too lazy to put on my thermals. But I can handle 30 degrees. It's when it gets disrespectful and then it starts putting negatives in front of the numbers. And I'm like, okay, so we don't have a temperature outside. Now you're just making up numbers to make us feel better. It's not working. I still feel like garbage and I don't want to go out there. Like this week, I have to go out to go to Walmart to pick up Mr. Coffee's Christmas gift. And all I can think of is, he's like, well, I'm going to have to go I feel like I should go with you because that's an expensive gift and I don't want somebody to steal it. And all I can think of is, I don't even want to go get it. But I have to go get it. I have to go pick it up with my ID. Like, it didn't even have the option to have anybody else pick it up. And I'm like, God damn it. I'm like, you know I love you because not only did I buy this, but I also have to go put on pants to go get this, okay? Like, the kids' shopping got done online. Mr. Coffee's the only one that's making me put on pants. He's, like, testing my love for him or something. Like, hey, put these pants on and go get me a gift in the blistering cold. You know what? We're going to have to talk about this love situation. I love you. I'm not sure if I love you enough to put on regular pants. Just know, I'm putting on the grungiest crap so nobody comes up to me and asks me what I got in my hand. I'm just saying. Walmart don't do no curbside pickup. Not for nothing like that. We got 2 lives from Miss Coffee. You guys send some. Oh, thank you, Ruby Q. Yeah, for those of y'all who missed it, I went live on Tuesday. And now you know why I went live on Tuesday. Because I was literally so worn out from doing those 6 videos on Monday. I was like, look, listen. I can't even form a complete thought to do a whipping chat. We're just gonna go live. Rachel's like, why don't you just do a live? I'm like, you know what? No editing, no exporting, no importing, no uploading, no. All right, bet. I'm doing a live. Thanks, Rachel. Like, she saved me on that one because I was about to say, y'all ain't about to get no whipping chat. I was so tired. She hid the surprise, y'all. Look, listen, if I have to put on pants, I'm hiding everything. And the sad part is, I live in a small apartment, but if you're a military brat like I am, you learn how to play life-size Jenga, where like whenever we would have to move ourselves, which is very rare, but whenever we would have to move ourselves, like it was no problem at all because you learned how to play life-size Jenga, how to get every box in place with no spaces perfectly inside the truck. And essentially, that's what I have to do to my apartment during Christmas time because not only do I have, like, the normal spots to hide your Christmas gifts are going to be, like, your linen closets. My linen closet is full of diamond painting. There's, like, 1 towel in that linen closet. So I don't have room for all this. Like, I don't need all that extra negativity in my life. And I'm like, at this point, forget hiding it. Once you get it, wrap it, put that thing underneath the tree because I can't be hiding all this stuff in my house. I can't. My house is only but so big. I only have 1 closet with my craft stuff in it, and it has yarn and everything else. I ain't got time for all that. Stephanie says, I have a question for you. What is bigger than an A2 or A3 or A4 light pad? I'm looking to get one, but bigger the size, or mine I have now is 29 long by 20 wide. Oh, jeez. We stop it. We call it Tetris. My sister says I'm a master. Exactly. The A4 is, I think, the smallest one, but the A2 is one of the bigger ones I've seen. What's up, Cynthia? What's up, Charlene? All right, Mr. Coffee wants to do y'all. Oh, thank you, Realistic Positivity Talk. Are you going to do it, or are you just going to sit there and play with it? Yes, I did, Miss Taylor Made. You best believe I got Medusa. But with that means it's time for our disclaimer. It's time for the disclaimer, y'all. So, welcome, one and all, to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I am your host, Miss Crocheting Coffee. How you doing? with my co-host, who we also call Mr. Coffee. Say hi, Mr. Coffee.
Hi, Mr. Coffee.
That's my husband. Mr. Coffee says hi. In this live, you are going to hear noise in the background, like my children, like the one that's sitting here now with this weird snowman. Say hi, Maggie.
Hi. Hi.
She has a weird snowman. You're also going to hear me, my dogs, and you're also going to hear me vaping. No, I don't want your opinion on it. I have my own, but thank you for having an opinion on it anyway. If at any time I say anything in this live that offends you or chaps your ass in any way, just know, one, Black Lives Matter. If you don't like it, get the hell out. Either way, with that said, if you don't like something that is said in live and it chaps your ass in any kind of way, this is the part where we're going to have to ask you to split ways. And we're going to have to ask that the good Lord don't hit you where the good Lord, the door don't hit you where the good Lord split you. Can I get an amen? With that said, welcome everyone to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. We are working on the Craft Ease Flowered Hat Girl by Sybil Art. So with that said, y'all, look, listen. 1, yes, I did get Medusa. Yes, I did. 2, the A4 light pad is the biggest one I've seen. So I would say go with the A4 light pad because it's way bigger. I think I only have an A3, so I can't even show you. At this point, just get a 55-inch TV and turn on like a white screen and put your diamond painting on it. Because for the size of these new kits from Diamond Art Club right now, good God. Craft Ease. Let's talk Craft Ease real quick. So the other day, I'm sitting here minding my own crafty business. Not hurting anybody, not doing nothing. Just minding my own business, you know? My computer just randomly shut off. Hold on. Yeah, right? No, I got it, Maggie. Thank you, though. So I'm sitting here minding my own crafty business, and I get a message from DIY Moon Shop, and I'm like, are y'all releasing another new artist? Like, you know, that's cool, but that's kind of quick for y'all. And they're like, hey, Miss Coffee, how's it going? I'm like, it's going good. How are you? And they're like, good. Question about your canvas. And I'm like, what canvas? And they're like, the one you're working on. I'm like, oh, what about it? So they're like, is that Sybil Art? I'm like, yes, ma'am, it is. It sure is. I, contacted the company. I asked them if they had license to her artwork. They said yes. I contacted her personally because she's on my personal Facebook page. So I went ahead and just messaged her. And I was like, hey, send her a link to the diamond painting. I was like, are you licensed with this company? And she said yes. I was like, all right, cool, bet. I ordered a couple of kits, went on about my business. Is there a problem? She goes, yeah, she's licensed. Her diamond paintings are licensed to us. I'm sorry, say what now? She's like, her diamond paintings, they're licensed to us. Really? Because this company has it, and they had said they had the license for it. And if they have the license for it, I guess they selling them. She goes, did Sybil tell you that? I'm like, yeah, she told me that she worked with them as well. And she goes, no, she only works with us. I'm like, no, she doesn't. I'm like, you might want to talk to your artist. So they went and talked to the artist, came back, and Miss Coffee ain't going to do nothing without receipts, okay? Miss Coffee screenshots everything, because if anything ever comes up, Miss Coffee ain't coming without the receipts. You hear me? So they're like, she says that she doesn't work with them. I'm like, well, I hate to tell you. And I showed them my receipts from the messages that I sent her. And I was like, I hate to tell you, but this is a message from her telling me that, yes, she does work with this company and she is licensed with them. And they were like, yeah, I think she licenses paint by numbers with them, not diamond paintings. I'm like, I hate to tell you again, they also do diamond paintings. So, oh, thank you, Jeremy. I greatly appreciate. How you doing, Jeremy? I feel like I haven't seen your ass in forever. Where you been hanging out at? You in the damn woods again? Tell you about hanging out in the woods. That's how you get ringworm, boy. You better stay at home now. Anyways, so I'm sitting there. And I'm like, y'all gonna have to talk amongst yourselves. Cause look here, I purchased these legally, okay? I asked the artist, I asked the company, I did it legally got these images. They come back and let me know that it was a glitch on the part between communication between the artist and the company. The company is only supposed to be selling her items as paint by numbers, not diamond paintings. Because I guess somebody saw my post and then went to DIY Moon Shop and was like, can you carry these kits in your shop? Because I want to buy them from you, not this other company. Not sure why they didn't want to buy it from the other company, but it is what it is. And they were like, we will be carrying those images in the shop from now on. So you can let, people know that if they want to buy those images, they can come over to DIY Moon Shop. All right, bet. But I'm like, I ain't got to take my videos down or anything, do you? Because you know, you guys know how many videos I do with canvases and stuff. And they're like, no, you're fine. I'm like, okay, I just want to make sure y'all ain't gonna come after me for nothing, because if y'all come after me, I got receipts. Come on now, don't come after me. So essentially, Craft Ease will have to cease and desist selling diamond paintings from Sybil Art. The one, if you did purchase any, they are fine, but they can no longer, they're not allowed to be selling her kits, her artwork as kits. So I was just like, as long as the one I bought is still legal and I can work on it, I got the ones I wanted. That's fine. Take the rest. I don't give a crap. Miss Coffee got what she wanted. That's I'm just saying. I did it legally. And that's how you do it legally, and bring the receipts. You hear me? You bring the receipts, so when they come up to you and go, that's stolen. No, it's not. Here's the receipts. Boom. Not stolen. Hey, Papa. What's up, Nick and Tina? I'm doing good. How are you? That's Sarah Price I saw. What's up, Sarah? Love the Manny Manzano Palms 8 and saw Love One Another on the... Yes, I didn't get Love One Another, but I did get Medusa and Beast, because I thought I had Beauty, which is Belle with the mirror. Apparently, in my cleaning out phase, I must have gotten rid of her. So I only bought 4 of the new releases, because Belle, I ordered Belle because I got rid of her, and I'm like, I'm not going to order Beast and not have Belle. Like, that's stupid. So I had to order Beauty again, and then I ordered Beast, so I have the set. And like, at this point, Diamond Art Club might as well just resize the Manny Manzanos and bring them back out in frame size. Okay, look, listen. Too many people are looking for like Desert Princess. I don't even remember which one that is. But everybody wants Desert Princess and like Dishonor or Honor Daughter or something, like Mulan. You know who it is. It's Mulan. And I'm just like, look, and people contact me looking for these things. Like, I just have this warehouse sitting in my house. Now, look, listen, I know if you saw that warehouse full of kits on my bed this morning, you probably think I have a warehouse. I don't have a warehouse. And nor do I usually have the kits that people are looking for. I'm like, I have very unique taste when it comes to kits. Like, I need to line my house in Diamond Art Clubs at this point. What's up, Julie? What's up, Mystical? I don't know where Becky's Madness of Crafting is, but right before I went live, I was watching her vlog, and she said something about getting an effing lawyer. Maggie goes, oh, Mom, Miss Becky said effing lawyer. I'm like, Maggie. And she goes, she said it. Look, listen, Becky, we're gonna have to ask that you calm down in that car in that vlog right now, because Maggie's getting highly upset. And then she said something about COVID. And okay, we all know you cannot say the word COVID and then go into a coughing fit, which is what Becky did. And Maggie goes, oh, Mommy, does Miss Becky have the COVID? I'm like, no, she doesn't have the COVID. She just has a cough. Her sinuses are probably draining. She goes, oh, I hope Miss Becky's washing her hands. I'm like, I'm sure she's washing her hands. But what if she's touching her face? I'm like, she's not touching her face. And then you hear Becky like sniffle, and I'm like, she might be touching her face. But she's washing her hands nonetheless. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Mommy, what are we going to do if Miss Becky gets sick? I don't know. She goes, then we can go visit her. No, this is not the time to go visit people when they sick. Talking about if she got COVID, we can go visit her. No, that's just like when I told her that when Pawpaw's in diaper, he's going to come live with us. And she goes, well, why doesn't he just put on diapers so he can come live with us? That's not how this works. He has to be unable to use the bladder to put on diapers. And right now, Pawpaw is fully cognizant enough to take care of himself. He does not need somebody taking care of him. Well, Mommy, I can take care of Pawpaw. I'll make sure he gets all his pills. I'm like, it takes a little bit more than that. Do I have to walk him like the dog? I'm like, no, he's a person, not a dog. Like, y'all, look, Maggie turns to turn everybody into some kind of animal. She just wants to take care of something. I don't know what her thing is. Becky says sorry. I don't know what her deal is, but she just wants to take care of something so bad. She has 2 dogs, but she loves her Daisy and she loves her Killian, but she just wants to take care of something so bad. I caught her in bed the other night, which y'all give me the courage to parent better, okay? So I'm going to need y'all help on this. I help y'all with diamond painting. Y'all help me with parenting. So if y'all help me with this, I'll give you a diamond painting tip. So I'm sitting here the other night, and Maggie's snacks lately, like after dinner, the kids are allowed to have a snack. Okay, it's usually like a brownie or a donut stick or some kind of sweet after dinner. If they finish their dinner, if they don't finish their dinner, then forget them. They ain't getting crap. So the kids finish their dinner, and Maggie asked for carrot sticks and celery as a snack. Now, look, listen. I love my daughter, and I love the fact that she's on this health kick. And I don't know if somebody called her fat. I don't know if somebody's like body shaming her to the point where she's excessively eating salad. But at this point, my daughter thinks that she's a rabbit because she will spend 95% of the meals that the child takes in are salad. And daddy did the ultimate thing. He bought her a gallon of ranch dressing. Look, y'all, my daughter's been in heaven. She's been just drinking the ranch dressing at this point. So the other night, she asked for a snack, and she asked could she get carrots and celery. All right, cool, whatever. You're just gonna why fight her to eat something fatty and like sugary when she just wants carrots and celery. Meanwhile, Orion's over there scarfing down a brownie, and he's like, I don't want no salad. So I'm sitting there. Healthy snacks for the all day win, because if you let her, she literally will eat it all day. So I'm sitting here minding my own business. The kids go off to bed. Mr. Coffee's, sitting here playing a game with me, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go check on the kids. I'm exhausted. I've been tired all week, y'all. I don't know what's wrong. I've been just tired. So I'm like, let me see, let me go check on the kids, because every night before I go to bed, because I'm a paranoid parent, every night before I go to bed, I go in and kiss the kids goodnight. They're usually asleep, but I make sure that Maggie is in bed, because there was 1 or 2 nights last week that Daisy came and alerted me that something was up. I go look, and Maggie's laying face first on the floor, and I'm like, please God, tell me she didn't break something. Like, I'm telling y'all, Maggie's that thin. She's that thin that I'm scared she's gonna fall off something and break it. So I'm sitting there, and I go in Orion's room first, and I check to make sure that because Orion doesn't know how to use furniture yet. Look, we're working on how to use furniture. He doesn't know how to use furniture yet. For some reason, he thinks that his furniture, his desk chair is either a pillow or a footrest for when he goes to bed, because he can't just lay on the bed sideways. No. Why lay in the bed the way you're supposed to when I can lay the opposite way across the shorter side of it, and then have my feet dangle in a chair or my head dangle on a chair? Because that's the thing. One day we will teach this poor child how to use furniture. For 2 cents a day, you too can help Miss Coffee teach her son how to use furniture. So I go and check on him. I put him back in bed because, of course, he's not in bed. He's laying on that chair again. I don't know what's so comfortable about this freaking chair. So I get him in bed, tuck him in. All right, cool, whatever. It's Orion. He is what he is. He does what he does, whatever. Go into Maggie's room, and I smell something, and I'm like, it doesn't smell bad, but it definitely isn't the normal, like, little girl I just got into makeup and glitter and perfume smell that her room usually is. Like, it's not glittery. So I'm like, it just smells odd in here. Like, not bad, just odd. And I'm like, I swear I know that smell. Couldn't place where I learned the smell. I knew that smell from. I go kiss her goodnight, but you have to with Maggie. Maggie sleeps, like, essentially what Maggie does, Maggie will get into bed with her covers flat. She will then taco herself into the blankets. And when I say taco, I mean she will literally roll herself up tight into the blanket. She will snuggle herself, okay? She gets all snuggly in the blankets and then will fall asleep. So you have to essentially dig her out to make sure she's, in there, because I don't trust Maggie not to be in there one day. So I'm sitting there and I'm minding my own crafty business. I go to lean down and kiss her goodnight when I finally find her head. Y'all, why is this girl snuggling a piece of celery? Look, listen. How do you punish that? How? How do you punish the fact that your daughter is snuggling, or she's snuggling with a stalk of celery? Like, literally had it in her hand close to her. And when I took it, she went, no, that's mine. It's celery. It's not a stuff. You know how many stuffed animals you have in this room? And you're snuggling up to a piece of celery? Y'all, look, somebody, it's a Maggie burrito, including celery. If you like celery in your burritos, Maggie's got the burrito for you. What do you say to a child? Like, how do I look her in her face, right in her retinas, and go, you can't snuggle with celery? The next morning, Mom, yeah, Maggie, did you take my celery? Yes. Why would you have celery in bed? That way I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night and go get it. I can just eat it while I'm in bed. You know what? Look, listen, yo, somebody, anybody. How do you handle that? How do you handle that? She might need a midnight snack. That's what she claims it was for. But one, she gave herself away telling me, letting me know that when we're out of, like, right now we're out of cheese. The world ended this afternoon, y'all. The world ended. She threw a fit because she ate all the cheese and daddy didn't go buy anymore. Threw a fit. And Jordan's like, look, listen, it's not my fault you ate all the flipping cheese. I just want cheese. Like, all she wanted for lunch was shredded cheeses and carrots. And Mr. Coffee would not go get them for her, so she threw a fit. Again, how do you punish a child that's throwing a fit because she doesn't have her healthy snacks to eat? He got tired of buying ranch dressing, which is why he bought the gallon. And now she's out of cheese and her whole world has ended. She doesn't understand why such bad things have to happen to good people. She's having second thoughts about her decisions in life. Like, I'm just sitting here baffled at the fact that she's throwing a fit over cheese, shredded cheese. And then she tells me earlier this week that her lettuce tastes funny. Mom, this isn't fresh lettuce. This is bad. I'm just going to throw this out. Can I get a new salad, please? Like, look, listen, it took me back to the days where I waited tables. And there might have been once or twice where people have come into my restaurant that I was working in, gotten nasty with me, and they might have been wearing their food by the time they left. Look, listen, it's the reason why I don't work at IHOP anymore, but we're not going to talk about it. Either way, look, look, this is not a short order buffet. Like, this is not what we're doing here. What's up, Cindy Lee? Just install a mini salad bar and be done. At this point, Jin, at this point, she would live there. If I put a bed next to it, we would never see her again. Like, I was thinking about buying her some more food for her little play kitchen in her room. But all she wants is, like, she wants the fried chickens and stuff for her play kitchen so she can feed that to her Barbies. But for herself, she's like, nah, let me get a bald salad with just carrots and celery and about 2 cups of ranch dressing, please. Like, how does she eat shredded cheese? Out the bag, out of a bowl, out of her hand. She don't care how she get it. She just gets it. She just eats it.
That's probably my fault.
That is your fault. Because every time we have chili or anything with cheese in it that has shredded cheese, Mr. Coffee steadily in the bag with his big old bear paw scooping all the cheese out. And I'm like, could we not eat all the cheese? She sees that and she has, like, different aspirations in life. And then she's like, I need to get to that level in life where I can stand in front of my refrigerator and eat a bag of cheese out of the bag of cheese. And that's what she aspires to be now. She aspires to be able to get her own cheese and eat it like Daddy does. What's up, Sandra? I used to love going to Sizzlers as a kid to eat their salad bar. Realistic, look, Maggie is something else. And we get pizza, she wants salad. Okay? We go to McDonald's, she wants nuggets, but she wants salad. Anywhere we take her to get food, she wants salad. I don't know if this is like a thing for right now. Like, she's just going through like a little phase. None of the other two went through this phase. Maggie's like literally is like having a whole new kid. The other two are so much alike. And I didn't realize this until, like, I was talking to the people from Maggie's school. Never realized it, but Maggie or Minna and Orion are just like 2 boring kids. Never do anything to get in trouble. You know, real sensitive. So you can't be mean to them or joke around with them because they get highly offended. But they're sweet, have big hearts, all that. Maggie, look, listen, I love my Maggie pie to death. I do. I wouldn't trade her for anything on this planet.
He's a salad loving asshole.
But look, listen, if I have to make one more salad, if I have to watch her eat any more, like, I remember growing up, my mom used to make cheese and eggs, okay? I'm not a big cheese and eggs fan. I never liked it. I didn't like the fact that when my mom made it, it would have water in it. Like, somehow eggs and cheese made water. And I'm like, what is the liquid coming from the eggs and cheese? I don't appreciate it. I don't want it. But my mom was like obsessed with it. So after that, like I get really finicky about eggs and cheese. Like I can't. And then my brother, of course, my brother was a big influence on me when I was little. He was the same person that told me that when girls get yeast infections, it's when they bake brownies out of their hoo-ha. And I'm like, that's a thing? Yeah, look, listen. That is not a thing. That is not how that works. Let me just tell you right now. If you're younger and you didn't know, you will not bake brownies and cupcakes out of your hoo-ha. You are not an easy bake oven. Like your legs do not go ding when you open them, okay? So keep them closed. Anyways, but I'm just like, look, I'm not a big cheese eater because my brother, in all his grand wisdom, when I was little, he told me that eating a bunch of cheese would make you constipated because he would eat a bunch of cheese and then spend hours in the bathroom. And back in the day, you know, we only had one bathroom for the 7-Eleven kids that were in the house. We only had one bathroom, just like we only had one phone, and everybody had different phone times and free nights and weekends on the weekends. So tell your friends to call back later on in the evening when we have free nights and weekends, and you don't have to use the dial-up and who's using the computer right now, I'm on the phone, or who's on the phone, get off the phone so I can use the internet. Y'all know back in the day. So look, I was naive. I thought my big brother was like, you know, top-ish. Like I thought he knew everything. I learned as an adult real quick. 99% of what my brother told me was a lie. He lied. He lied. He lied straight through his teeth. He lied. Y'all look, he lied on me. He lied. I literally went to the doctor, doctor. Went to the doctor and was like, so, I hear that, when you get, infections down there, you make cupcakes and brownies. Like, well, I need to like pull those out. And my doctor looked me in the face, okay, looked me in the retina and was like, are you dumb? Whoa, wow. That's kind of mean, don't you think? He goes, where did you learn that? I'm like, my brother told me when I was little. Now take it, at this time, I'm like 16, 17. So, I should have known better. But I didn't think my brother would steer me wrong. Yo, he lied. He lied.
No, my computer's put away.
AOL from Walmart, right? Look, listen. If you have, look, I was highly influenced by my brother to do a lot of things in life. My brother went into the military when I was still in high school. I think I was like 16, 17. I want to say 16 because he's 2 years older than I am. But I thought he knew the way of the world, okay? I thought he knew everything. Lie, the lies he tell. Look, listen, I will never listen to that mother again. Like, never again will I listen to him. He's like, well, cheese will get you constipated. I don't believe you. And then there's that one time Mr. Coffee ate so much cheese or so many eggs that he got an infection in his intestines. And I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, I have like a little bit of an allergy to eggs. A little bit of an allergy? You have a whole infection in your intestines. Does that mean you're literally going to poop yourself till you die? Like, what does that mean? Like, I grew up with an old-timey doctor, and still some of this stuff baffles me, okay?
It's called dysentery.
Is that called dysentery?
Yes.
Asking for myself.
Yeah, legitimately.
Legitimately, it's pooping yourself to death?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
That's what dysentery is.
What's up, Drew? What's up, Uber Pink? My mom called it cookie jar. Look, keep your hands out the cookie jar. No cookie jar for anybody, okay? No tip jar, no cookie jar. I don't want to hear nothing about jars. It's not jarring. No more cookie jars. But no, when my brother left for Kosovo when I was in high school, he made me promise him that I would not lose my virginity until I turned 18. And me being the sister I am, I was like, okay, big brother. And I didn't. I waited until my 18th birthday. I waited until I was 18. Oh, thank you, Glenda. I greatly appreciate it. But then when I tell people that, like when I tell my peers that, they're like, what's wrong with you? Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Do you know who my parents are? We weren't even allowed to go outside half the time. Man, I'm supposed to find a way to get pregnant at 16? No, thank you.
You gotta get pregnant.
Shut up, whore. Minna, chicken dinner. So if you're new to my live and you don't know, if you see David Pawpaw Harris or Minna Phillips in chat, they are my in real life family. Pawpaw is my dad, and Minna Phillips is my oldest daughter. She is 14. She lives in Pennsylvania. I have an entire whip in chat on why she lives in Pennsylvania, because every time I get a new person in chat, they always message me, why does your daughter live in Pennsylvania? Because she wants to. What do you want from me? Like I have no choice in this. She wants to live there. That's where she likes it. How you doing, Mena? Did you have a good Thanksgiving with Nana? Granny. What's up, Shaylee? What's up, Paula? Naomi? Hey. Mena decided to have a nice, quiet Thanksgiving with her Nana yesterday. I was so happy. She's like, I didn't feel like traveling with my dad, so I'm just gonna stay with Nana. Like, oh, that's so nice. Did y'all bake cookies, Mena? Because Nana makes some of the best cookies. I was 19. It was a Friday, the 13th. Oh, Crystal, look, listen. I feel like I need a crucifix just to say hello to you, girl. What are you doing with your life? That should have told you it was going to be a disaster. You in the middle of mid-coitus, and you just hear, look, listen. I don't know what that noise is, but I can get down to it. You start making beats to the noise in your head. Dun, 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 like I'm just saying that was me. That's what would happen in my head. But I'm just saying, what is wrong with you? Leave me alone. Let me live my life.
And where's your doctor? Are you dumb?
Shut up, Mr. Coffee.
Should go with that one.
Y'all, look, I'm about to stab Mr. Coffee with this tip right now. I would if it wasn't my new tip. So, okay, because I know people are gonna ask where I got stuff from. Anything that I use in this video will be down in the description box below. So, I got a new pen. We call him Mr. Gobbles. Mr. Gobbles comes from Bristol Blanks over on Instagram. She also has a Facebook group, which I will link the Facebook group down in the description box below. It's already actually there. But Bristol Blanks made this adorable little pen. It has pine cones and pumpkins and a turkey. Look at the little turkey. So we have the Bristol's Blanks pen. Today in the mail, I told you guys in the how to use curved multi-placers video that Lexi Lily Crafts does sell the set of her curved placers. Now, I don't remember all the sizes. I think it's like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, something like that. She sells the full set, including the tips. So my tip is purple. That's because it's part of the set. She does have them available on her Etsy shop. So you can go down in the description box and get the link for that. The purple tray comes from JH Evasion or Evision. I will never get this poor name right. I am so sorry if you're the owner of this company. You do a great job. This is actually a gift from Mama Vapes and Donna Paints. Yes, I always say her name like that. Don't judge me in my life choices. But this is my customized tray. And if you look at the bottom here, it says Miss Coffee. Got a little diamond to keep the drills from coming out. Yes! See, my computer keeps shutting off. Which is very odd that it does that. Yeah, because it's brand new. It's doing that because I paid it off. That's what's wrong with it. Hold up. Is it plugged in?
Bro, no.
One of the plugs was loose. Look, listen. Don't judge me.
Should.
Oh my God. Y'all see Orion in here? Orion Dominic. Are you in my live? Get the hell out of here, kid. Look, listen. Y'all don't talk to Orion. Orion's mean. Orion. Come out here and say hi. Gotta turn the volume off. There we go. Now I can see comments.
Hi.
There. Happy?
Yes. Like, kind of no. I just want to talk in chat.
Therese, yesterday Orion said he was playing with Teddy. And I was like, oh, Teddy. But he called him by his last name. And I was like, who the hell is that? And he goes, Teddy. I'm like, well, why'd you call him that? He goes, I don't know. That's just what I call him sometimes. That's not weird. Does he call you Tepper? Yeah, I have a full battery. It's not telling me why it's doing it. Maybe I need to restart it. It has been a long week for the poor thing. So yes, those are the kiddos for those folks that are like, where are the kids? They're back there. Don't worry. They're always back there. They never leave me alone. Like today, I'm in the bathroom in my bedroom because that's where my diamond paintings are. The door was closed. This is mom life right here. Maggie just bust in with Daisy and is like, Mom, what are you doing? Well, I'm glad I'm not taking a dump because if I was, good God, like, can I have a few minutes? And she goes, well, you're not pooping. Well, I'm sorry. She had like a book in her hand. She was ready to come forcefully read to me. I was like, look, listen. One, where'd you get that book? Two, can I get a few minutes in the bathroom? And she goes, are you pooping? No, I'm not pooping. I'm trying to organize my stuff. She comes in, closes the door with the dog. They're both sitting there staring at me. She's like, so what are you doing? I'm organizing the closet. I'm like, you what? You know what? You know what? You want to help? That's when I decided to pull him out of the closet because she just had to be in there. And I'm like, here, help. Put yourself to good use. What's up, Crafting in chat with Eli? Oh, y'all, look, listen. I talked to Mindy the other day. I don't know where Mindy's at today, but I talked to Mindy, and I need to figure out how to enroll Orion into Mindy's class. Apparently, Mindy is retired, so she thought. And then they asked her to come back and do some online school. I'm like, look, listen. How do I enroll Orion? And I'll be easy on you. I'll give you Orion. Don't worry, you still got to deal with Maggie because there's not a day that goes by that Maggie isn't in Orion's class, where she will go in Orion's room and start dancing behind him as his teacher's talking. I have heard more times out of her Orion teacher's mouth, Miss Tepper, could you come get Maggie, please? Than I've actually heard this woman say Orion's name. She says that more than she says Orion's name. Now, meanwhile, you think I would be paying attention to Maggie. I'm not. I've been told to back off of Maggie, let Maggie do her own assignments. So I was like, all right. The minute I asked my kids to help, they disappear. Exactly, Hyper Cactus. How you doing? Long time no see. The moment you ask them to help you, they gone. They gone. I had that same instance happen with Orion this week. I don't remember what we were doing, but we had that same instance. Oh, also, I haven't put the pictures up yet, but we had a visitor come last night. For those of you who are new to my channel, I do have 3 kids, 2 that live with me, 1 that lives in Pennsylvania. Again, there's a whole whip and chat on that. Go find it. It's a whip and chat with Minna. But we have a visitor every year in our house that comes and stays with us for about a month, and then he goes away for the rest of the year. Not a bad thing. At first, some of y'all were probably like, Miss Coffee, you only get your period once a month? No, it's not that. His name is Smitty. But if you say his full name, his full name is Smitty Werben Jagerman Jensen. So we're gonna say it all together. Just break it up. Smitty Werben Jagerman Jensen. He was number 1. Smitty Werben Jagerman Jensen. He was number 1. The family named him that because we just have to be the oddballs and give everything odd names. So his name is Smitty Werben Jagerman Jensen. We call him Smitty. Because obviously, when you have 2 children that have speech issues, you can't be like, oh, our Elf on the Shelf's name is Smitty Werben Jagerman Jensen. But on the Elf on the Shelf website, he is registered under Smitty Werben Jagerman Jensen. And he's not the only one. No, he wasn't wearing a mask. He was actually confined in a container of noun laters. They apparently woke up this morning. Maggie seems more interested in him than Orion. Orion just is like, oh, he moved? All right, cool, bet. Maggie's just like, can he hear us? I'm like, and her dad's like, yeah, he hears every time you and your brother fight. Oh, no, he can't hear that. Apparently, he has selective hearing, just like the rest of the people in this house, and he only hears what he want to hear, apparently. So, yeah, he came back. He's moved a couple of times. He hasn't gotten into any mischief. He did start decorating the Christmas tree, so Maggie decided to help him out and finish it. She actually did a pretty good job decorating. There you go, the Uncrafty Crafter. That's how you say it. Now laters are the bomb. I won them in a game. That's how you say the name Uncrafty Crafter. Smitty Werben Jensen. Smitty Werben Jaegerman Jensen. Because every time somebody sees Jaeger, they go, Jagger? Nope, Jaeger. Jaeger. So yeah, Smitty, the other reason I haven't put him up. Look, listen, I have sisters, okay? Quite a few of them. My youngest sister, Jasmine, is obsessed with my Elf on the Shelf. My youngest sister, Jasmine, does not have children. She's that auntie that has the clean house and doesn't have children. So whenever I bring out my Elf on a Shelf, I get at least one phone call a day from my sister asking me what has he done and what is he going to be doing later and how am I going to do this and what is he going to do with that and how is he playing with the kids and do the kids still like him and this. Like she has to get the whole backstory every day on this thing. It's the reason I haven't posted it yet, because the moment y'all watch after live tonight, I am going to post a picture of Smitty in the Now and Laters like they found him this morning. And I guarantee you'll see someone comment named Jazzy something. She looks like me. You can't miss her, okay? Just got a bigger head, if that's possible. She will be the first one. She's the one that usually posts or comments on my post of Killian and goes, look at my nephew. That's my sister Jasmine. She is going to be Hawkeyeing my Instagram waiting for Smitty to come back. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a message or a phone call from her yet. But, yeah. If you don't know what Elf on a Shelf is, Elf on a Shelf comes to your house every year on the day after Thanksgiving, and he kind of moves around the house, you know, undetected. You can't touch him or he loses his magic. He likes to play games with the kids. One year, he wanted to play a game of Uno with Orion because we had just got finished playing a bunch of rounds of Uno or something. And then we found him on the table with the Uno cards and a cup of water. And it said, do you want to play a game? And he had like the little jigsaw face on. Like he had like a little mask. And it said, do you want to play a game? And it said the loser has to drink this toilet water out of this cup. Orion freaked after that. Orion's not the biggest fan of him after that. But I thought that was the funniest thing on the planet. And he's like, how did he get water out of the toilet? I'm like, my question is, how did he get it on top of the table? Is my question. How you carrying all that? You ain't but so big, buddy. Your siblings always have a bigger head or something. Exactly. I don't know. My sister teacher doesn't have a big head. Well, yeah, my sister's teacher has a 5 head. She has that 4 head that could be a whole movie theater. And she added an extra head on top of it. She has a 5 head. What's up, Crafts and Coffee with Chris? Look, that's a lot of C's and K's, Crafts, Coffee, Chris, and Kale. That's a lot. That is the longest tongue twister in history. You trying to get somebody to choke on their coffee with that. Crafts and Coffee and Chris and Kale. And is that all C's or all K's or W's and elemental P? What's up, Felicia? No, I do not want to renew that stupid thing. Tell me you've never seen somebody with a head so big they can show a full-time movie on it. A little widescreen movie on it. Just forehead for days. Like their hairline starts in the middle of their scalp. That's how big their forehead is. You've seen people like that. You know, that's why you laughing right now. If you laughing, it's because you've seen somebody like that before and you went, good God, look at the forehead on that thing. Like you had to call the FBI to make sure it wasn't something that escaped Area 51. You know that's what you're thinking. That's why you're laughing. That's why you're laughing. Don't try to hide it. Don't try to hide it. We all know. It's okay. In my case, I don't have to search for it. My sister's like that. I love her to death. I really do. But she has the biggest forehead I've ever seen in my entire life. The only person I know that salutes from the behind her head. Like, just, good God. Like, how are you ever in the military, chick? So, yeah, like, 5 heads. Shut up, Mr. Coffee. How old is your baby, Mystical? I was like, hold up. Mystical's baby about to be 8 years old because she about to come get Maggie. What's up, Harriet? Shine on Crazy Diamonds by Harriet. Hey, how you doing? My grandkid loves love in the self. My grandkid love in the self. They don't know where theirs is yet. Have a magical day. Yeah, it's funny because Maggie was putting up the Christmas ornaments and she goes, "Look, Daddy, it's some of Smitty's magic that came off on my hand." And I'm like, I hope that's magic. I hope it's not something else. Why is he emitting glitter on your hand? Now, surprisingly, Mr. Coffee didn't freak out. But he didn't touch her. And he was just like, that's awesome. He's like trying to get away from her so she doesn't touch him. Because she can't just be near Mr. Coffee. No. It's Daddy, pick me up. Daddy, I love you. Daddy, why are you mad? Daddy, do you want to play something? Daddy, what are you doing? And then when he's not here, Mommy, where's Daddy? He's at work. I miss Daddy. I'm like, he literally is locking the door right now. Like, he literally walked out. And he hasn't even locked the door yet. And she's like, I miss Daddy. Chick, look, listen, I'm the one that feeds and takes care of you. Why are you missing him? She's like, well, you don't never go nowhere. You can still miss me. Like, you can act like you love me or something. Jeez. Playing favorites. You don't see me playing favorites, but they play favorites. I don't think that's fair that kids get to play favorites. How you can have a favorite parent, but we can't have a favorite kid? Asking for myself. Have a good night, Diva. Thanks so much for hanging out. Break that stereotype, Paw. What? Jin. That didn't work in my family. I'm the second child of 6, and I'm living proof that one size does not fit all. Yeah, Paw got that big watermelon on top of his neck. Y'all call that a head? No, Paw. As long as I've known my dad, he always said he had a big head. I didn't believe him until one year he wanted a hat for Christmas. And I'm thinking, oh, well, I'll just go get him a hat. And then of course, you see those sizes that are like one size fits all. They must have meant his forehead, because no, not Paw. No, that's a special type of head. That's a special type of head that you got to take to like a haberdashery to get fitted for a hat. Yeah, that's a special type of whole head he got up there. Like that's like 2 heads in one. Like, you need 2 barbers instead of just 1 barber. That's the type of head that you see and you're like, he's either really smart or something is seriously wrong. Like, it's one of those types of head. But it's okay though, because he's really smart. That's why when his mom said he could be anything, he said, I'm going to do all the doctor things. And it's funny, Paw, Mom sent me a recipe for sweet potato pie. Tell her I'm going to copy it and print it out so I can put it in the book. Tell her to make sure whatever this book is that she's sending has a pocket. Tell her to fold a piece of paper and make it a pocket and staple it to the inside of the book so I can put my printouts in it. I heard 3 diamond paintings from DAC and 1 from Amazon. Oops. A whole lot of brain, Zoe Coffee. A whole lot of brain. Ask him any medical question. You know how many times I go to my dad with weird things? I'm like, Papa, what's this? He'll look at it. He's got to poke it. Oh, looks like you have a benign tumor sitting in the middle of your wrist there, buddy. You might want to get that checked out. Like, that's Pawpaw. Or he'll go look at some like encyclopedia for like old-timey doctors or something. Like, you know how they used to have those old like mirrors on their head and stuff? I picture that's what my dad was like when I was little and he went and worked at the hospitals and stuff. Like, I thought like for sure he had one of those like mirrors. And I'm like, hold up, don't only dentists have that? I don't know. But in my head, in my fantasy world, in my brain, that was my dad when he left for work. And I remember I used to ask him to come home with blood on him. So I guess I get where Maggie gets that from now. Yeah, I don't know what my upset. I think I just wanted him to prove that he was at work and he just wasn't trying to hang out with us. Because it always seemed like when I was little, it was always when I say I wanted to play with him, that he was always getting ready for work. Because it's the only time I ever seen him, because it's the only time he was awake in the house was when he was getting ready for work, because he worked so many freaking jobs. And I'm like, Daddy, you want to play? No, honey, I got to go to work. Come home with blood on you. Now, and whenever he didn't, which he never did, obviously, but whenever he didn't, I was like, he didn't go to work. He just didn't want to play with me. That's the kind of mind frame that I had as a child. Look, listen, I didn't say I was a bright child. I just said I was a child, okay? Oh, it's in the book? Okay. Yeah, see, Papa said the Army had to special order my Kevlar helmet. Look, listen, Papa got a lot of head up there. I'm just glad that, like, I only got part of that. I didn't get the whole thing. Like, my head ain't super big. It ain't super small, believe me. But it ain't super big. Because I can only imagine trying to be a baby with a big old head and your neck just don't have the strength to hold it up. And you're just doing that wobbling thing back and forth all day. And in my case, I would have probably did that till I was like 8 or 9. And then finally, I would have had enough strength from my neck wobbling back and forth so much to keep my head straight. What's up, Dipolar Diamond? I got Frenchy corn, and I'm so excited about it. I will get Cat Lady after Christmas, or at least pre-order it. Yeah, from what I hear from a little birdie in the group, Crazy Cat Lady will be back is supposed to be back in stock in February. So for all those folks that missed out on her, she will be back in stock on February. Because I think that's the only one that I showed that is. I know the horse that I showed last week is on low stock from the last time I looked at it. But I think that Hannah Lynn is the only one that sold out. I do have the other one, the Alice Lost by Hannah Lynn. I just didn't unbox it. It wasn't part of that. It was part of I wanted it. Good night, Mystical. Thank you so much for hanging out. Go take care of that baby. Oh, you saw it as well, Therese? See, I ain't crazy all the time. What's up, Robin Loves Books and all the things? Do you know or think Chuck Penson's Inspirational will be back in stock? More than likely, yes. If they see that it's selling out and they actually got extras of these images to try to keep them from selling out, they weren't expecting them to sell out like that. So more than likely, if they sold out, they already have more on the way. The thing is, you know how when you order stuff from AliExpress, how it sits in the black hole for weeks and months and you're like, why hasn't it moved? That's essentially happening to all these diamond painting companies, which is why I'm constantly preaching to please practice patience when you're waiting on a kit, is because a lot of the times those kits are sitting overseas and then have to be quarantined back into the States or to come into the States. And then they still have to sit to go through the whole process. And at first we had the election and that was slowing down the mail because they slowed down the mail before the election. Now that the election is over, now we have holiday shopping. And I'm just going to give you a heads up. If you're ordering stuff from online, get it before December 5th. Because I've already seen that they said that if you don't order it before December 5th, it will not get there in time for Christmas, boo-boo. So if there's somebody special in your life that you would like to get a gift for that does not live close to you, like next door, I would advise getting your Christmas gifts early this year because there's a lot of people that aren't going out because of COVID and a lot of them are ordering online. So I'm just going to tell you right now, get it before December 5th. If you don't, it ain't coming by Christmas. Don't expect it. Don't be asking nobody about it. Why is it taking so long? They don't know because they don't got it. So yeah, that's what's happening to the diamond painting companies as well. As they're waiting for their shipments to come in, they're having to, believe me, they don't like seeing their stock empty. So I haven't heard anything about that one coming back into stock, but I know it will because it sold out. And anything that sells out, they're not going to be like, oh no, we're not going to sell that again. But I did hear that they stopped selling Marine to Life, and gosh dang it, I forgot to ask that lady why did they stop selling it. I saw that finish today, y'all. Look, amazing. Amazing the detail in that kit when it's completed. I got all the shopping done, expected the shipping delays. Yep. You have the Marine one? Yeah, the Marine one looks amazing. And I don't know if they're going to stop selling it or if but somebody said that they were discontinuing it. I can't see that because if it's sold out, I don't see them discontinuing it unless it's one of the ones like Mandy's princesses. And in my opinion, just in my opinion, again, remember, technically I didn't get that DAC employee shirt yet. So until I do, don't take my word for it. Okay. I'm just going to put that out there. I think they need to bring the Disney princesses back, but rechart them into a frameable size or give you options to frame. Because this is something I brought up to them as well. What if they sold frames that you could buy extra with the kits, like the long stretcher bars? What if they sold long stretcher bars to sell with those kits? That way they can still sell them and people would have a way to frame them. I thought it was the best idea on the planet. You don't have to get rid of the renderings and chartings and everything else that you already did. Just add some frames in there, make them a couple bucks extra on top of the kit as an add-on, or you can buy them separately for a full price. I'm just saying. What's up, Robert? Thanks for the coffee. Gotta keep hydrated out in these streets. Cheers. Like that, my brain, okay, for those of y'all who don't know, and I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, this coffee is stupid. She ain't got no sense. She be talking all funny and be writing all crazy. Look, listen, Miss Coffee has a business degree, okay? I was born for this. Business degree all day, okay? So, yeah, I know a little bit about business. And to me, I think that DAC in the new year should start introducing frames, even if they're simple stretcher bars. Even if they're simple stretcher bars. I will even like, I volunteer as tribute to do a tutorial video for them, for their website, for stretcher bars for these bigger kits. Just so that they don't have to discontinue them. Because how many people are disappointed about a kit that Mandy Manzano did that they can't sell now because they're not frameable sizes? Well, if you supply us with the frames, I'm just saying, boom, they're frameable. Then we don't have to figure out how to frame them or where, and we can just frame them ourselves. So I'm going to talk to them about that again. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I greatly appreciate it. If y'all don't know, if you're new to chat and you don't know what that is, down below, behind, like underneath where you can chat at is a little $sign. It is called a super chat, and there's also super stickers. And super chat is a way for you to donate to the channel to help me bring you bigger and better content. So I thank you so much if you use it. It's not a necessity, but it is always greatly appreciated when you do it, because like then I can bring you stuff like latch hooking, hand crocheting, which is coming next week. How does Miss Coffee cross stitch? Because Lord knows there's a million different ways to cross stitch. So like it helps me bring you bigger and better things to the channel. So that's what the super chat is. And again, thank you, Deborah, for doing that. I appreciate it. What's up, Irene? Irene. Like, for those folks that have their own theme songs when you come in my chat, does it freak you out? Asking for myself. There's a couple of people that come in my chat, they have their own theme song. Shine Like a Diamond, I know she likes it. But, because if I don't say it, she's like, excuse me, theme music, please. Oh, I'm sorry. Shine bright like a diamond. Lori says, I love the theme songs. What's up, Olivia? Yeah, like, imagine not having, like, that big, bulky, like, I mean, if you want a frame around it, that's fine. But imagine all the Disney princesses that are stretcher barred together in, like, a set completed versus, like, big, bulky frames, which is adding more space that you can't use on the walls, where if you use stretcher bars, you can use the entire canvas and have those princesses, like, lining the room of your child's room or your grandchild's room or your room. No judgment. I'm just saying, like, I thought that would be a great idea. So I think I'm going to work. I don't have to have the DAC employee shirt, and I'm going to butt my nose into all kinds of their business, but I'm going to talk to the people over at DAC, probably next weekend, because this week they are already slammed with orders. So, I'm probably going to try to talk to her. It definitely be before the new year. I'm going to talk to them and see about what would have to happen for them to get stretcher bars or something for those images that they can't sell, because that is one of the number one questions that I get personally when people ask me questions about Diamond Art Club. They ask me lots of questions, but that one I get often. And it's like, when are they going to bring back the Disney princesses? Look, listen, I don't know. Me personally, I would just add the stretcher bars, boom, call it a day. Simple way to avoid having to just straight up discontinue them. Because then all that's going to do is fuel people go try to find it on AliExpress and then get a jank version of it. There was a lady, it's like karma hit her right in the face. She didn't want to pay DAC prices. Now in my group, it's not a rule, but you have to understand we're supported by this company. So anything that could be hurtful to this company, you can't do. Like, you can't just go in there bashing them. Like, that's not a thing. Which I don't really allow anybody to bash any company in my group. You can have a bad experience and not bash a company, okay? Perfect example, Dreamer Designs. Moving on. Paint with diamonds. So yeah, like, the lady decided she didn't want to pay the price for Sugar Plum Fairy. So she went to AliExpress. She got it. It was all wrinkled to hell. She was mad because it was wrinkled to hell. Then she got mad because she completed it and the fairy looked like a chocolate bar. Like, there was like no detail in the fairy's face. And she was super dark skinned. The Sugar Plum Fairy is not dark skinned, but her Sugar Plum Fairy was dark skinned. She had gotten it in a 50 by 70 and it was still really pixelated and you couldn't tell exactly what the face looked like. She was so mad. And I'm like, that's karma biting you in the ass. What have we told you about not buying stolen images? You support it. They continue to do it. So, yeah, One way to stop that is if Diamond Art Club brings them back and gives you a frameable option. I think in the new year, they should start having frames added. And I'm pretty sure I've brought this idea up to them once, but I'm going to have to remind them because they get forgetful sometimes. I get forgetful sometimes. So I'm just saying, it's okay. Good night, Denise. Thanks so much for hanging out. Who can't? A lot of people who can. Miss Coffee, who can't. Ruby Q, I still love you. Ruby Q can't. Who can? I who can't. And she sees it all. Yes, she does. Realistic. Yes, she does. Because I was laughing and I deleted the post and the lady got real mad at me because she was fussing about it because she had already completed it and everything. But she went through this whole long dissertation about how horrible this kit was. The drills were garbage. This, that. Now, I'm not saying Diamond Art Club has perfect drills. Okay. They will even tell you that they don't have perfect drills. Next to perfect, possibly. Perfect, no. But it's damn better than AliExpress. And she had wrote this long dissertation about it. As soon as she put it up, I saw it because I just happened to be in the group at that time. I saw it, deleted it, and then she, of course, whenever something is deleted out of the group, people usually message me, which is one of the reasons why I delete it, because then I know they'll come message me and I can talk to them. So I deleted it. She messaged me like 10 minutes later and she's like, what's going on? My post got deleted. And usually people are really upset that their post got deleted, especially when they write something big. Oh, I love you too, AJ. Therese says, I who won't. But she's like, why did you delete my post? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, one, karma bit you in the ass, didn't it? And she goes, excuse me? You're rude. I am aware of this. I'm not trying to fix it. Moving on. So I'm like, one, you're showing a stolen image in our group. That's a no-no, especially since that company sponsors the group or supports the group. I'm like, so you can't show a stolen image in the group. Not one where, like, if we know the artist comes from one of the reputable companies, we will cut all over you, okay? If we don't know, it's not our job to research your diamond painting. So, it is what it is. But she's all butthurt and you're rude and you're a nasty little so-and-so. And she went over to Diamond Art Club with her. If you support Miss Coffee, I can't support you, which I can't tell you how many times they get that message. Good God. It's one of the reasons why I refuse to be an affiliate, because a lot of people don't like Miss Coffee and I don't want to make Diamond Art Club lose business because they kind of like me a little bit. So I'm just like, nah, I think it'd probably be better for you if I did it. Yeah. Because I do get that question a lot too, is why didn't I go to the affiliateship? Especially since I said I would never affiliate with any other company besides Diamond Art Club. It's because they do get messages from people saying that they would not support them if they support me. And I'm like, yeah, see, I can't, in good faith, like, be an affiliate and risk them losing customers. Like, I wouldn't want that to happen, so I do not affiliate. There's other reasons too, but that was a major cause of it. But she was all butthurt, and I was like, one, it's a stolen image. You know that's a Manny Manzano because Diamond Art Club literally just came out with that image a week ago. Two, your issues are your problem. That's karma biting you in the ass for buying a stolen image. As you see from the Diamond Art Club image, if you would have spent a little bit more on the canvas instead of trying to get, because more people worry about the quantity over the quality. They want a bunch of diamond paintings, don't care about the quality. Why would you want a bunch of shitty diamond paintings? Asking for myself. Money, essentially, you want to buy the best thing with your money, which is what Miss Coffee tries to help you do on this channel, okay? I'm not going to let you buy garbage. And if a company is garbage, I'm going to let you know a company is garbage. Paint with diamonds. So, I'm just saying, yeah, she wasn't very happy by the end of our conversation, and I let her know that if she was not going to abide by the rules, which at the time, and still isn't, put up in the group, it's kind of a silent rule. You kind of like, you kind of imply that when you see the big Diamond Art Club logo at the top that you can't show stolen images, one, especially not one stolen from them. Look, I know there's a lot of people out there that like paint with diamonds. That's cool. I'm not judging you. Do your thing, boo-boo. But look, listen, I can't paint with diamonds. I cannot do it. I've tried. It is one of the only companies I haven't given a second try yet. And I'm scared to death because people keep asking me, have you ever done a paint with diamonds? I did a paint with diamonds when I first started my channel. maybe a couple months into my channel, I did a paint with diamonds. Look, listen, I was short on the color. I will never forget it. I was short on the color 436, okay? Paint with Diamonds has a warehouse or somebody's house in New York. The first canvas I got was fine. The second canvas I got was wrinkled to hell, and they were like using iron on it. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll do the ironing video. The canvas came out so wrinkled, I didn't know if it was a prune or a 70-year-old man's balls, okay? It was wrinkled to hell. There was no fixing that. Then they say, send it to Nicole's house, and she'll send you out another one. Who the hell is Nicole? Like, you just going to randomly tell me to send it out to Nicole? Who the hell is Nicole? I don't know who Nicole is. They legit gave me somebody's actual address. It wasn't like a P.O. box. It wasn't like a business address. It was a regular ass address to somebody's house. And I know because I Googled it. It was a regular address to some. I'm like, how you giving out people home address? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all so broke, y'all can't even afford to give the poor girl a P.O. box? Like, it's only $76 for 6 months. What's going on now? Y'all, look, listen. I tried. I ironed it like they said. And then I went, you know what? I'm not going to base my review off just that one thing. So I worked on the other canvas. It was koi fish. I worked on it and I ran out of the color 436. Now take it. Like I said, they have a business or a house or something in New York. And they tell you on the website that you can get up to 5 bags of missing drills from the New York site before they shoot it and make it come from China. I said, I don't care. It's 1 bag of 436. I was missing maybe like 100. And I was like, can I get 100 436s, please? And this is before I knew anything about Drills USA or Team. Well, I knew Tmall, but she wasn't selling drills at that time. But this is before all of that, like all the info I have now on diamond painting, okay? So I'm sitting there and they're like, oh, yes, we'll send you out your drills, blah, blah, blah. Look, listen, I'm not even shitting you. 7 months later, I got a bag of drills from Paint with Diamonds. It literally had 50 diamonds in it. I'm not even joking. I waited 7 months for 50 drills when I told them I was short 100. And they literally counted out 50 drills, put them in a bag, and sent them to me 7 months later. I was jacked, okay? Jacked. I could have punched him through the internet, okay? Like, it, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. So that is the reason why I haven't tried Paint with Diamonds again. A lot of people like, you know, oh my God, I love Paint with Diamonds. I've never had a problem. And I tell people all the time, everybody has different experiences. So if I have a bad experience, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have a bad experience. There are tons of people out there that like Dreamer Designs. Ask Jeremy about Dreamer Designs and their baggies and getting the bags or the drills out of the bag. I'm just saying, if you want a good laugh and you're having a down day, find Jeremy's video on Dreamer Designs where he's kidding up his Dreamer Designs. Look, listen. It's funny, but it's not funny. Jeremy was raging so hard in that video, you would have thought he was on steroids. I was like, this dude's straight up on steroids. He is wigging out because there was so much static in the bags, he couldn't get the drills out. And then the video just cuts, and he's like, okay, I had to calm down. But you could obviously tell he wasn't calmed down, and I was like, look, listen, Jeremy, I love you so much. But that's the funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh my God, it was hilarious. Jeremy, look, that's when I fell in love with Jeremy, and I'm like, Jeremy's gonna be my road dog no matter what. He was livid, y'all. Best video ever. Meanwhile, I did a video on Dreamer Designs. They had some issues. It wasn't like it wasn't anything that they couldn't fix. My thing was the double standard. A lot of people, I see a lot of the same people that like Dreamer Designs giving Diamond Art Club crap if they have one issue. If one drill is bad, they will bash them all over all over Facebook. Dreamer Designs images back in the day when I got them for the first time, when I was ambassador, they were oversaturated in color. They would literally give you migraines working on them. The drill quality was good, but hella staticky, which that, I mean, you get that with Diamond Dots too. So like, you know, I could have forgiven that. The canvases were fraying, literally coming apart as you're working on them. and the symbols were blurry on the kits. It took them a full year to fix those issues. When they came out with Dreamer Designs 2.0, I went and looked at the one lady's video. I'm not going to say the lady's name because Lord knows she'll come crying in my comment section. Went and looked at the one lady's video. Okay. You could literally see the blurry symbols in her video as she's talking about the great symbol clarity. Check where? Where? Are you Mr. Magoo? Where? I see blurry symbols. I ordered some for myself. Still have blurry symbols. The only thing I noticed that they have changed is that the canvases, I haven't seen anybody complaining about the canvases fraying, but they're still oversaturated. They're still a little pixelated. And they tried to do, they took that whole year to do absolutely nothing besides to get the canvases to stop fraying and distract you with that little velveteen bag that looks like a Crown Royal bag that they recycled into a Dreamer Designs bag. That's it. How would y'all feel if Diamond Art Club had an issue, like, say, with their drills? And they did like Huracan and said, well, we're just going to sell all the kits with the bad drills and we're going to wait a whole year to fix it. And then we're not going to fix it, but we're going to distract you from that problem by showing you this shiny little bag you can put extra stuff in. Yeah, y'all would be livid. This lady gave Diamond Art Club crap for literally not even a handful of drills, but boast about Dreamer Designs. And I'm like, you are full of SHIT. Let me tell you right now, you full of it. Monkey piss, SHIT, all the things. You're full of it, okay? You're just full of it. Now, again, I don't have anything against Dreamer Designs, but if you're going to take a whole year to fix a problem, fix the problem. Fix it. Fix it. Don't distract me with a shiny new bag. I don't care about your recycled bag that's probably just going to end up going into a drawer and I'll never see it again. I don't care about your bag. I care about the kit that I have to stare at with sunglasses on so I don't get brain aneurysms from the colors being so freaking bright. It's like looking into a solar eclipse with no glasses to protect your eyes. That's what it's like working on the Dreamer Design that I worked on. And it didn't even come out looking like the picture. And I've seen where they've changed people's reviews on their website. They wouldn't even allow my review up on the website. They filter out the bad reviews and only put up the good ones. I've seen this all happen. And people are just like, oh, I love Dreamer Designs. Look, listen, it's your business if you love them, but I have my reasons, okay? I have my reasons. Just like with Paint with Diamonds. Except for, I can still give them a second chance. Which, matter of fact, I have a Dreamer Design sitting in my room right now that needs to be unboxed. The color, their rendering did not look over pixelated, which is hilarious that their website looks a hell of a lot like the old Diamond Art Club website. But the image did not look super pixelated or oversaturated. So I'm hoping maybe they got a hold of that colorblind person that does the colors and kicked them out of the way and got somebody that could see colors correctly and put them in there and let them do the colors on these kits, because that one actually looked really good. And believe me, I've seen a couple, not a whole lot, okay? Don't get excited. I've seen a couple of their kits that actually looked really good. And I was like, you know what? Mad props. They're getting better. They're at least trying. But at first, when they first came on the scene, if you had a problem, it was your problem. Oh, what's that? You don't like your kit? Well, then you pay to send it back to us, and then we'll refund you. But we're not going to refund you what you paid to ship it back to us. They didn't even really have a return policy. They just did it by ear. Like, whenever you come up and say you didn't like something, what didn't you like about it? Well, that sounds like a you problem. Well, you can pay for it to come back, and then we'll, give you a partial. Like, it was a whole mess back in the day. I don't know now because they're one of the We Hate Miss Coffee fan club groups. So, like, I don't know now. I wasn't invited to their special club on Facebook. But they didn't like the fact that I told the truth. So they kicked me off being an ambassador, which was fine because I don't want to be known for being a liar. And then there were so many people that were like, Miss Coffee, the kits are garbage. I know. I tried telling y'all. Y'all thought I was being funny. I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. So many people had bought those kits and were disappointed. And a lot of people were trying to get their money back and everything else. And they were just like, nope, that's a you problem. Don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Tough titties at the kitty, but the milk's still good. Like, these people were having all sorts of problems. Yeah, rude customer service. Look, listen. I've had one encounter since my last encounter with them when I was an ambassador. And the lady wasn't bad, but I've heard they've had some pretty nasty interactions with customer service. And what company hasn't? What company doesn't have one, a person that has, well, customer service wasn't nice. They get complaints like that all the time in the group. The customer service lady, which is hilarious because one, just know this, okay? What's up, Ruby Q? She says she's here for it. Okay, she's here for it. Just know this. One, if you're gonna complain, and if you're gonna contact the company, okay, because this is something I get all the time, and I always give them the same reply, and then I never hear from them again. If you contact Diamond Art Club, okay, and I'm speaking for Diamond Art Club because that's the company that is associated with me. When people say Diamond Art Club, oh, ask Miss Coffee. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's a thing. Again, I need that employee shirt for Christmas. So when people have problems with Diamond Art Club, it always goes like this. They deleted and banned me. And if I had an interaction with the person, it's your fault. Look, listen, let me just make this very well known right now. I, Alishia D. Tepper, do not have the power to have your account banned at DAC. If anybody tells you otherwise, they're full of monkey piss. And you tell them that Miss Coffee said you're full of monkey piss. I do not have that power. That is up to DAC and their people over there. I have nothing to do with that. So if you have an interaction with me and then they ban you, it's probably because of something you did, not me. Because the number one thing I get when I have an interaction with somebody and their account is banned, you did this. How? Explain, please. How did I do that to you? It wasn't your bad attitude towards them. No. It was me talking to you that got your account banned. No, there's a creator here on YouTube that swears up and down that I'm the reason her account got banned off Diamond Art Club. No, heifer, it's because your attitude. That's why. It was your attitude that got you banned, not me. But she swear up and down. It was her. I don't like her. She's stupid. I don't give a crap what you do, boo-boo. Go on, do you, boo-boo. It's okay. It's your world. Do your thing. But I didn't have your account banned. Believe me, if I had that power, how many people in this community would have their account banned by Diamond Art Club? I'm saying, I don't work well with others. The moment you make me mad, banner. Like they act like I could just go to the people that own the place and I'm like, excuse me, stop what you're doing because I'm more important than anything else you're doing. You ban this account right now. Ban him. No, that's not how this works. I don't have the power to have your account banned. No matter what anybody says, I do not have the power to have your account banned. I can help talk to Diamond Art Club to see what you did, but it's always the same story. I didn't do anything and I just asked a question and they banned me. Oh, really, sweetie? Oh, that sucks. So all you did was ask a question? And they're like, yeah, all I did was ask a question at Diamond Art Club and they banned me. And I was just hoping that maybe you could help me. I'm like, okay, well, in order for me to help you, calm down. Okay, just calm down. Let me help you. Okay. 1, did you get an attitude with Diamond Art Club? One of the biggest ways you can get yourself banned, have an attitude with them, with their customer service. They don't play. They do not allow any kind of verbal abuse to their customer service reps. You cop attitude and don't apologize right away, they will straight up ban you, okay? They do not play when it comes to their customer service reps, okay? If you curse and they ask you to stop and you don't and you keep doing it, if you continuously send them back to back emails bugging them about the same issue, this bag of drills looks bad. I don't want to use it. Send me out another bag. If you're demanding, they'll ban you. If you're acting as if you're owed something, they owe you nothing. But if you act like that, they'll ban you. There's many different reasons why they ban you. And the number one reason people get banned is because they get attitude with customer service. And then they come to me and go, I didn't do anything. And then I go, look, I don't want to butt my nose into people's business, but did they get attitude? And they either tell me yes or no. And I'm like, oh, so you didn't cop attitude with Diamond Art Club? Well, and then as soon as I say that, I got a little upset. Did you curse in your interaction with Diamond Art Club? Because that'll get you banned. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have the power to ban you. I don't have the power to get you unbanned. I can let them know that, you're having a rough day. And it's the holiday season right now. Emotions are high. There's people that are sick out there in these streets, all this fun stuff. Look, listen, emotions are going to be high, but I have to ask, and this goes for any company you have contact with. If you're upset about something with a canvas, you're missing drills, drill quality is garbage, don't matter the company. Take a step back, take a deep breath before you interact with the customer service reps, because it's the holidays and companies are less likely to take your BS over the holidays because they got better things to do than to deal with somebody in their whiny attitude and their, I'm going to make a post on Facebook and be all sad and depressing so they get me free stuff. Let me just warn you right now, if you make those posts on Facebook where you're like, I'm so disappointed in you, Diamond Art Club. How could you do this? I didn't do any, like, if you make those posts, they don't see them. I'm just going to give you a heads up. It also doesn't help your case when you need something like extra drills or whatever, because then they're like, are you going to make a post about it if I don't give them to you since you didn't? Like, one lady was literally trying to get diamonds for a canvas she didn't even own. She hadn't even bought it. What happened? She bought the canvas from somebody else and then got mad because DAC didn't honor the warranty. Now, if you did not know, you are allowed to sell your Diamond Art Clubs, finished and unfinished. There's actually a lady on Etsy that sells them finished. So if you ever want a kit and you don't feel like finishing it or working on it, go over to, I don't know the lady's website. I ran across it once, but she literally said, like, she's in it just to do it, and she sells the finished products. You can sell your kits, but in the group, I let people know, because this is how it's supposed to be anytime you sell a Diamond Art Club. Any and all warranty that follow that kit are void the moment you buy it off somebody else, which means if it is missing colors, that's on you, boo-boo. Not on Diamond Art Club. A lot of people don't know this. They buy those kits, and then when it comes time to get a missing bag of drills or something, Diamond Art Club's like, we have no record of you buying such kit. We cannot honor it if you purchased it. And they'll, of course, they'll lie and say that they did buy it. They just weren't logged in, not realizing that you have to put your email address in so you still get the points for it even if you don't log in. And I know this because I've done it. So I'm like, yeah, making sad, sappy posts thinking that they're going to give you free stuff, that never works. Never works. Don't do it. It's just a waste of time, and it makes you look like a giant child because you're whining about diamond paintings. There's bigger and worse things going on in this world right now than you didn't get to get the latest release that will probably be back in a couple months anyways. Just take it as they're giving you more time to work on the already stash of diamond paintings you have. And I got it. I didn't get into it with a girl last night, but I seen a post and I was like, well, that's mighty funny, because a lot of these issues that people have that they like to go on Facebook and like, oh my God. I'm like, Academy Award for most dramatic goes to. Look, listen, a lot of these issues, if you just message, oh, thank you, Paula, I greatly appreciate it. I hate whiners. Amen. A lot of these problems that these people have that like to go whine on Facebook, one, they're looking for free kits. Will it happen? Never. It will never happen. Companies have never looked at a person complain about their kits and go, how can I give you a free kit today? That's not going to work. One. I mean, it'll get you attention because a lot of people like to do it for attention. That's fine. Do it for attention, boo-boo. But at least contact the company before you write the post. If you contact the company and you wait, say, 20 minutes and you haven't heard back, okay, then go whine. Have at it. I'll give you some cheese for your whine. But don't just immediately start whining. Oh my God, the smallest inconvenience, y'all. Look, my email came 20 minutes after 1, and I was so upset. Like, I couldn't find it. And then it was really late. And I still got the kits that I wanted. But my email, y'all, it was so late. Like, look, listen, every time I see it, I want to choke somebody. What's up, Crafting with Christy? What's up, Nikki? Hey, Miss Coffee. Hey. COVID chick. Is that the chick from last night that was going off because she didn't get a text message? She was mad because she didn't get a text message. I'm like, does it matter how you get the notification? Really? Text, email, does it matter? Does it matter? Really doesn't matter. And I was right along with everybody. I was like, hold up, where's my email? My email. Now take it. I'm Miss Coffee. Who buys more diamond paintings than me from Diamond Art Club? With my email, okay, my email, I got it perfectly fine last week for the new releases. Got it in my spam folder last night. I knew after 2:05 my time, I knew to check my spam folder. Boom, there it is. Went on with my life. Now, did I have to make a whole dramatic post? oh my God. Like, I know it's the holiday season, so I'm trying to have a little bit more care with people because of it being the holiday season, because of the virus that's going on, because a lot of people have lost loved ones. Life is stressful, money's tight. You just spend all your money on this, or you're wanting to buy this something for yourself to make yourself feel better, and you miss out on. I get it. I've been there. I get it. I understand. I'm trying to be a little bit more understanding with these types of people. Boy, when you're being dramatic, like you belong on Young and the Restless, like, come on. I'll tell you right now, no matter what company it is, if you write one of those sad, sappy posts, can you take a look at my computer, please?
What am I?
I don't know, but it keeps doing that. Can you put a vast on it? Up, hold up, Killian's cone head.
Yeah, that is fine. You haven't put it on there?
I don't think so.
It don't matter. It's mostly junk now compared to anything else.
So, like, if you write one of those sad, sappy posts and you're doing it for attention, you're going to get attention. It might not be all that you like, but you'll get attention. But the company's not going to ever contact you and go, let me give you a free kit. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sign in.
No. There you go. Like, no company is just going to be like, oh my gosh, she's crying. She's all upset. Let me give her a free kit. That's not happening in these streets, okay? So, like, writing those posts before you contact them, like, if you contact them and I go, hey, did you contact them? Yes. More likely, I won't comment again. I'll be like, all right, she contacted them. She has a right to complain if she hasn't heard back from them. Like, I've had people do it with other companies. Okay. One lady got upset with me because when I showed that last canvas from DIY Moonshop, she tried to contact DIY Moonshop and they didn't reply to her instantly like Diamond Art Club did. She got upset. Ma'am, what time did you message them? She goes, I just messaged them. I looked at the clock, y'all. It was 1 o'clock my time. Okay. Look, I don't know what the time difference is in the Philippines, but the lady literally got upset, like mad, furious. The ferocity was real. Got upset. What's up, Nikki? Because they didn't message her right away like Diamond Art Club does. I'm like, there's a major difference there. DIY Moonshop is not a US-based company. Diamond Art Club is. All their customer service people are. DIY Moonshop is a mom and pop shop. Unlike Diamond Art Club, which is a big company. Now, DIY Moonshop obviously is a bigger name company.
What's going on? Is just the screen turning off?
Yeah, it just keeps.
It's just a display thing. It was set to turn off after 10 minutes.
Oh. Let's see if that stops it from doing it.
I'd plug it in though, because that's what the settings I changed are for.
Well, what's this thing on the side over here now? Meet now?
What?
They said meet now. Oh, also, one of my, thank you, Tyra. I greatly appreciate it. Whoop, whoop. One of my subscribers, and I can't remember her name, so I do apologize. I don't remember her name. She heard me talking about Maggie getting dressed naked in front of her laptop the one day, and I freaked out and closed the laptop. She bought me these. If you don't know what these are, you put these where your webcam is on your camera so that you can then slide it to close the webcam so people can't see what you're doing. So thank you to the young lady that bought those for me. I do greatly appreciate it. I did get them. I think I messaged her to let her know that I got them, but I'm not sure. You know, stroke brain. So, yeah. I created around with someone about letting me have their painting. It was just because I love Cancus? What's Cancus? I'm guessing that meant love the canvas. Like, if you're joking with somebody and be like, hey, let me get that. Like, I had a lady today that was like, thou shalt, something about love thy neighbor and give to thy neighbor. I'm like, I already gave out 20 kits today. I'm not giving up no more. I like to keep my stash at a certain number. Anything above that, I have to start, donating. You're obsessed with my keyboard? Well, this? It's my tablet. That's my tablet keyboard. But yeah, DIY Moonshop is in the Philippines. So they're not going to message you during the day. During the day in the US is not during the day for them. Oh, thank you, Harvest Moon and this damn truck fund. She is determined to get this ugly bumper by herself. She goes, I don't care how many weeks it takes. He's getting the ugly bumper. Well, now I don't have to block the webcam with masking tape because now I have the little eyes, and I have them on the kids' computers too. So now I just tell them to close the little eyes when they don't want to be seen. Okay, so apparently it's the keyboard. Everybody's obsessed with this keyboard. Y'all thought if you're obsessed with it now, wait till you see what it does. I hope it's not doing it. There we go. So I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this. It has underglow. Changes colors. It literally is my tablet, y'all. It is my tablet inside of a case. The case just happens to have an Apple keyboard. And I know Ruby Q is just now getting, well, she's had it for a little bit now. She got an Apple computer. So if you have an Apple tablet, they have keyboards, this one. They have keyboards on Amazon that you can just stick your tablet into. You just have to make sure it's the right size, because I ordered one for Mr. Coffee, and then after I saw how cool his was, I was like, oh no, now I got to get me one. And then I found out that they made it in rose gold, and I'm like, now I definitely have to get me one. One of my favorite colors is rose gold. It don't hardly ever come in anything, but if I can get rose gold, I'm getting rose gold. Sorry, I spilled drills in my lap. Shawana. See, Shawana is the first. She's a pioneer of my channel. She doesn't have a theme song. She has a whole like theme name. If you don't know who Shawana is, Shawana's Creative Circle, right there. When I first started my channel, Shawana, she's been here since the beginning, okay? And Shawana was doing a Michael Jackson diamond painting. So that, and we were in Wolfpack's live, and I didn't know that nobody knew how to say her name correctly. Wolfpack was asking me, how does she say it? I'm like, you say it exactly how it looks. Shawana. Like, Shawana. And then I remembered that she was working on a Michael Jackson painting, and I went, just say it like Michael Jackson. Shawana. And that's how I got everybody in the community to learn how to say her name correctly. We were all brought together by Michael Jackson. The keyboard case for the iPad comes from Amazon. Now, again, they do come in different sizes. So if I link this, just know you're going to have to find the size for your tablet. Hold on, because I got gifts in here that I haven't sent to people. I don't want them to see them. So I will link, let me see if I can find it. I will link the keyboard in chat so you guys, because I don't know what everybody's fascination is with this damn keyboard. It's just a keyboard for my tablet. I needed something so when I answer comments, I don't have to open my whole computer. All right, so this is my keyboard that I have. I'll tell you right now, it's not cheap. It was almost $100. So this is my keyboard. Oh, you see my baby coffee Yoda? That came from Rachel Ray Crafts. I got my hoodie in today from Rachel's Teespring account. Now, for those folks that don't know, Rachel is trying to get home for Christmas, and she opened up a Teespring account where she's selling some diamond painting stuff. She's selling stuff at her store to get money to go back to come back to the States, because if you didn't know, she's from the States. She just lives in Ireland. And people were giving her gruff. Now, usually I don't go in Rachel's comment section and like flip out. But half the time when I see stuff like that, I want to. People giving her crap about her mentioning that she's selling stuff to go home. And they're like, well, maybe you should get a job. Fool, don't you know there's COVID outside? How long have you been here? She had a job. She lost her job. Okay, now this is her job. Do you want to see less videos from Rachel? Then shut up, okay? I'm not trying to see less videos from Rachel, so I don't want her to go get a regular job, okay? I want her to stay where her little happy tail is at, but she has to go home for the holidays because her grandfather is sick. And so she opened up a Teespring, which I didn't link in the description box. I asked her could I link it, and I never did. But I'm going to link it in the description box after this video. If somebody can go over to Rachel's channel and get it, I'm pretty sure it's underneath all of her videos right now. So if somebody can go over and grab that for me, I would appreciate it. Her Teespring, the money that she's making from Teespring, her Etsy shop, which is listed down in the description box, and everything else is to help her get home to see her grandfather one last time. Now, this is her goodbye to her grandfather because he is dying. She's not doing this trying to pull at people's heartstrings and, oh, I know you'll do anything for me because I'm Rachel. No, she's trying to get home because her grandfather is dying. And these ignorant SOBs are like, maybe you should get a real job. Maybe you should shut the hell up. Like, I feel like going in her comment section and cussing out half the people that commented on that video and had something nasty to say. Again, Rachel is a box of kittens. How can you be mean to her? It's funny they don't bring that same energy to my channel because they already know. You come to my channel acting an ass, I got an ass too, and I will show it all up and down that comment section, and I will leave it there for my subscribers to come at you too. Just saying. Savagery. The savagery. Did I miss the keyboard link? Keyboard link. One more time for you. Like, I can see if y'all were doing it for, say, like when I was doing it for Mr. Coffee's to get Mr. Coffee's tablet, which when I told him, like the look on his face when I told him that I was selling all that, I sold all that stuff for that reason. He had no idea why I just randomly opened the shop. He just thought I did it because it was fun. But when I told him the reason, he was just like, oh, now I feel bad. But if somebody would have said that about that situation, okay, I can see that. I wasn't pulling at your heartstrings. I just said the money that you're buying the stuff for, I'm going to use to buy my husband a tablet so he has a good tablet for school. I can see people getting nasty about that. Well, it's not a necessity, blah, blah, blah. For what he's going for, it kind of is. So I wanted to make sure he had a decent tablet for school. And now he has one. He's happy as pie. But, ooh, pie. Y'all, which, by the way, it's that season, y'all. It's that season. And Patty Pie has entered my home. And she is welcome with open arms and mouths, okay? Mostly my mouth. I ate a whole pie. I know I'm on my third pie now. She's been in the house for like, what, a week or two? So yeah, so like, just to clarify, Rachel wasn't making that whip and chat or any post that she makes or says about wanting to go home. She's not trying to do it out of malice. She's not trying to do it for any other particular reason than she's trying to say goodbye to her grandfather who is passing away of cancer. So that is why. Because if it was a bad reason, like if it was just for like, okay, no offense to the people that go on these little diamond painting retreats or anything. If it was for her to raise money to go on a retreat, no, you suck a fat one on that, buddy. I'm not supporting that. But for her to say goodbye to her grandfather, because she knows that she'll never be back to see him again before he passes away, you're damn right I'm going to support her. So yeah, you don't have to support her. You don't also have to say. You can just go on about your business. Sorry, it kind of cut out there for a second. I saw it go whoop. But, I mean, you can just go on about your business, live your life. But don't hate on her because she's trying to find a way because she can't just go out. Plus, what sense does this make? Okay, this is what I told her. What sense does this make? They told her to go get a job. Maybe you should get a job. Okay, I'm going to get a job in the middle of COVID to go see my sick grandfather who's already dying of cancer. Then I'm going to tell my new job, I'm leaving for a month. I'll see you in a month. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm leaving. To then have to go quarantine for 2 weeks because then you've been in public around people who you don't know if they have or haven't had COVID. To then go possibly see your grandfather if he still makes it by that time. Or she can go, hey, I have a following. If I make stuff and put it in the shop or make a Teespring and sell diamond painting stuff, they're at least getting a physical item and helping me get to my goal of being able to go home to see my grandfather. People don't think when they leave these comments. And when she shows me these things and I go, can I say something? A lot of the time she's like, no, just don't even worry about it. But then I'll be sitting there with my finger on the keyboard ready to hit send because I don't put a whole dissertation in the comment section and I just need to hit send and I need to make sure it's okay with her because I don't want to be cussing out her subscribers and her being like, what are you doing to me right now? I'm sorry, but this looks like a job for me. Okay, like I feel like people are ignorant in that fact. And again, if you don't like the idea that she's doing it, then just don't buy. You don't have to say anything to her. You don't have to be rude or mean to her. She's already going through a whole lot. For those of y'all who don't know, she has seasonal depression. So this is not the time to be an ass to Rachel. Like this is the time where we need to lift her up and be like, girl, you got this. You can do this. You're going to do your best to get this. You're enough. You got this. It's only a couple of little weeks. Because she's, you know, just imagine leaving your husband and your dog to go away for weeks at a time that's already hard enough for your husband. Like it's a whole hot mess in her head right now. And she doesn't need people like that being rude and nasty and mean to her. She needs people to lift her up, not knock her down. She's already feeling down. How about we bring her up? This is supposed to be a community of bringing people up, not a bunch of snobby assholes. Maybe you should get a job. Maybe you should mind your damn business. But that's all I'm going to say about that on that subject. Because she gonna fuss at me in the morning when she hears all this. Miss Coffee, what did I say? I said I wasn't gonna say it in the comment section. You didn't say I couldn't say it on my channel. I just had to get that out though, because that really upset me when I saw that. And I'm like, look, listen, I get a bad comment, my blood immediately starts boiling. And with the bipolar disorder, when I get upset, I can stay like that all day for that one thing. You can be like, Miss Coffee, I can't see your hands in that video. But say it in a way that's really snarky and I will get hella pissed. And I will stay like that all day. It is hard for me to calm myself down. And I feel bad because sometimes I take it out on other people who don't deserve it. And then I have to apologize. But I always make sure I apologize. But but it's hard. And just to imagine the stress that people are going through nowadays, I'm trying to be more understanding. And when people aren't as understanding that YouTube creators were, yes, we chose this life. That doesn't mean you get to invade our privacy if we ask that you do not send us friend requests to our personal page. That does not mean you get to essentially buddy be friends with us because you feel a connection with us on YouTube. We get you feel a connection with us. That's why we do this. But we're not here to talk to you every single, like I literally have had subscribers that got mad because I wouldn't stop what I was doing at the time. One time I literally was giving my daughter a shower. And the lady literally got mad at me because I didn't stop giving my daughter a shower to talk to her because she got a new diamond painting that she wanted to show me. My daughter can drown in the shower because she has seizures, and I'm supposed to stop what I'm doing to look at your diamond painting. And I have the exact same diamond painting. Did I put that in there? Did I put it in there? I don't mind talking to my subscribers. But if I'm like, hey, I'm busy right now, or if I see your message and I don't reply right away, I'm either A, thinking about something to say, B, trying to calm myself down because I'm already pissed off about something, because believe me, every second of the day there's something that's pissing me off. Or C, I'm doing something with my kids. And if I'm doing something with my kids, y'all can forget about it. Nope. Ask Becky. There's been times where I talk to Becky like it's my job, okay? I talk to her every day, all day. There are times where I leave Becky on red and she knows, okay, she's busy. She'll get back to me when she can. And then I will randomly pick up the conversation and keep going. Doesn't mean I'm trying to ignore you or I don't like you, because a lot of people seem to think that if I don't talk to them right away, I don't like them. Or if I don't talk to them every day, I don't like them. No, I'm busy. I have children. 3 of them. One of them. You know how hard it is to help somebody with homeschool when they don't even live in the same house you live in? Look, listen. I'm in 2nd grade, 4th grade, and 9th grade all over again. Let me tell you, it's not fun in the coffee house Monday through Friday, okay? I'll be busy. I'll be busy. But people are like, I don't understand why you can't take the time out of your day to talk to me all day. Because I got things to do, woman. I do more than just sit on YouTube. God. Love the cat butt. Hold up. Cat butt. Is that from Rachel's shop? Because I think I bought a cat butt from Rachel's shop because it reminds me of Eli. Somebody made cat butt cookies in the group. Oh, see, there's Becky. Becky says, yep, it's the same way with me. Might take me 3 hours to have a conversation. Yep. And it'll be a conversation that could be over in 2 minutes. But if you busy, I'm busy. God. I don't mind people talking to me, which is hilarious because there's a lot of times where people will they'll see my Instagram story and they'll heart it or laugh or something. And then I go, oh, perfect example. Yesterday, some lady liked my Instagram story about Crazy Cat Lady where I said, why is the newspaper underneath the rug? Also, can anybody tell me why that newspaper was underneath the rug? Asking for a friend. And I was like, but seriously, why is it there though? And she goes, oh my God, you replied to me. What, you think I'm a robot? You know how much energy you would have to give a robot to be me? Like, this is like Energizer Buddy on Red Bull. Like, this is not a thing. Like, I can talk to, hey, I'll say hi to just about anybody. Hey, I'm Southern. I'm friendly as pie when I want to be. Hey, how you doing, boo-boo? How you doing? Now, am I going to talk to you every day? Probably not. Probably not. Probably going to tell you that I'm busy. Don't take offense to it. I'm probably busy. I have to cook, clean, take care of kids, homeschooling for 3 kids, 2 dogs, 1 dog that's still having medical issues. And sure enough, we're sitting here minding our own little business last night. Everything's going good. Killian's been out of his cone for 3 or 4 days. He's been doing really good. He's only been in his cone at night because we can't trust him at night to not scratch the crap out of his face. We're sitting here cooking dinner. Now take it. The top of Killian's nose is bald. Is one of the reasons why you guys haven't seen a lot of Killian. The top of his nose is still bald and around his one eye. The hair is slowly coming back, but every time he scratches at it, he scratches the fur off of it along with the skin. That's the zinc deficiency. That's what's wrong with Killian. He has a zinc deficiency. We're getting it under control now. He's doing better, but he still backtracks. So last night, as we were getting ready to sit down for Thanksgiving dinner, what does he do? He scratched the crap out of his face. 3 big claw marks right across his snoot. Bleeding profusely. So I get the napkin and the antiseptic stuff that the doctor gave us, or the vet gave us, wipe his nose down. Mr. Coffee, puts a whole container of Neosporin on his nose, puts him back in his cone, and he's been in his cone ever since. That's the type of things that could be happening in the coffee house. A lot of the times when it's time for showers in my house, I have an 8-year-old that doesn't like to wear clothes and likes to run around naked in her unicorn robe, yelling, "I'm a naked unicorn." I have to chase that around and throw it in the shower. I have a son that doesn't like to get in the shower, so I then have to drag him by his hands and legs and get him into the shower. I have a husband that doesn't like to go to sleep when he's supposed to, so then I have to fuss and fight with him to get to bed. I have dogs that are ornery and don't like to listen all the time. I also would like to have some me time. So there's a lot that goes on in the coffee house. So when I don't get back to you right away and stuff, just know Miss Coffee's a little bit busy, but I'll make some time for you. I'll make some time for you. And if it's late at night, listen, I stay up late to get peace because everybody in my house sleeps like rocks. So because they sleep like rocks, I can stay up as late as I want. It's not going to be nice for in the morning, but I can stay up as late as I want to. And yeah, I can make as much noise as I want and they won't hear me because when my family is asleep, they are asleep. Tornado can come through. They all just be sitting there. What happened to your family? Well, they were sleeping. I got out. I tried to get them up. They wouldn't wake up. I pushed them out the window. So, that's going to be the 10 o'clock news. Just know that. So, what's up, dude? Are y'all ready to help me say goodbye?
Wait, me first. No, man.
They're going to help me say goodbye.
Hey.
So, hey.
This is the good Wii U.
That is the good Wii U. So with that said, guys, do keep in mind that it is the holiday season and where it is supposed to be a happy, cheerful time. There are a lot of families that are going without people that they love this year because of the virus. There's a lot going on. Everybody's fighting a silent battle that you don't know. So try to be a little bit more understanding and patient with people this holiday season. I need to work on this myself. So I wouldn't tell you to do something that I wouldn't do myself. So I'm just putting that out there. So with that said, thank you to everybody who came out tonight. Thank you to my mods for keeping us safe and posting those links. Thank you to my Patreons that, do that subscription just to see me ramble and play with the kids and the dogs and whatnot and draw because they got drawing today. So thank you to everyone who supports the channel. If you're new to the channel and would like to see more random crazy videos, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified. And
Anytime.
I randomly just want to close the video, but believe me, it's random. That's it, guys. I got to get going.
so I must now
What do you do?
But not
Remind you.
to always
Wash your hands.
Stay
Don't feed.
don't
Don't touch your face. 6 feet.
and always try.
Be kind. Be curious. Be cool.
Bye,
Bye, everybody. I hope you have a happy and safe weekend, and we will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Bye. Please don't have a video. Please no.